Okay, it's been a very long while since you heard my oh-so-sexy voice, so here we are again with Tactical Knowledge's Yellow Pony voiceover coming to you once again with more Trainer Stereotypes. Now, before we begin, I need to do this as usual, because people might think we're being serious, but seriously people, listen to these three things. First, this whole series is based on making fun of trainers who use a particular Pokemon, so don't take it seriously. Second, Impy is the one writing the script, and I'm just the voiceover, so if you have any complaints, direct them to him. Third, this is all for humor, so sit back, have a laugh, or tell us what you think a particular Pokemon says about someone when they use it. Okay, all that said, let's begin. Dragonair is the second evolution for Dragonite, and while not as powerful as the pseudo-legend, it has one thing that Dragonite doesn't have, and that's consistency. No, not consistency in terms of winning, but consistency in matching what people expect out of an evolution line. Magikarp and Feebas get away with what they do because they play on the theme of don't make fun of people in high school for the way they look, but the Dratini line has no excuse. They are the only dragon to be found in Gen 1, not counting Pokemon that look like dragons. They are probably the most powerful line, with a powerful ability that only legendary Pokemon share. Seriously, go look up Multiscale and Shadow Shield. Only Pokemon who have them are legendaries. Point is, people who use Dragonair prefer to be consistent in who they are and what they are, or at least they want things to make sense. Growlithe lovers are just chill and really nice people. You can't go wrong with a trainer who uses either Arcanine or Growlithe on their team. Universally, everyone loves Growlithe. It's loyal, it's got some power, it's just one problem. Yeah, it's been how many generations and it still doesn't learn Growl. Come on, Game Freak, do you not have a guy whose job is to ensure our Pokemon learn moves that make sense? I mean, for pity's sake, more than half of its dex entries mention how it barks. It doesn't even learn Roar until it evolves. It only learns Howl as an egg move. Superior learns Glare as an egg move, so it gets a pass, but Gen 1's loyal Hound deserves at least Growl after 20 years. Growlithe lovers know this, and with Let's Go's release, they still haven't added it yet. I think this calls for a riot. Now, this will come as a shock to you, because Gastly trainers still don't know what the fluff is going on with this Pokemon. How in the name of Arceus does this floating ball of ectoplasm punch its opponents? Nobody knows what the heck is going on with this thing, because while Impy remembers not wanting to be licked by this thing, if you remember playing Pokemon Stadium, others remember it for this reason. It can punch people without arms. Pokemon Company does weird things. Prankster Pokemon and Prankster Pokemon trainers are all one and the same. They exist to mess with your days however they can, in any way they want to. What's that? Your attacks aren't doing enough damage? Thank you, Prankster Reflect and Light Screen Barriers. The dreaded Swagger Thunderwave Foul Play combo? Gee, that's a ton of fun for the Prankster Pokemon. If you use this keychain, then you're looking to mess with your opponent in any number of ways, and you honestly need to rethink your life decisions. Impy, you do know that some of your fans like Klefki, right? Celesteela is one of those Pokemon that will either give you the biggest headache or just won't even register as a threat on the Richter scale. Trainers who use this also have that same stigma. Celesteela users are all predictable, yet that same predictability is like a strange shield for them, because you never know if they're going to change their game plan, if they're going to stick to it. Yet if there's one thing we should all be happy, is that Celesteela is the most balanced of all the Ultra Beasts. Seriously, it's balanced in terms of its stats. Midday Lycanroc users wake up early, get the job done fast, and don't take no for an answer. Dusk Lycanroc users are home on time, get things done properly, and are tough to take down. Midnight Lycanroc users are always late to the party, first to leave when the good stuff is gone, and will probably date your girlfriend when you're gone. Alright, that's all the time Impy gave me to record voice lines. If you have some crazy stereotype for a Pokemon that defines a trainer who uses it, leave it in the comments down below. Until next time then, Hey Impy, about that raise we talked about in episode 5.